Hello, everyone. So I am back um, with my personal review of, excuse me, season 3, episode 3, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Very, like, not an exciting episode for me, I don't think. So Belly and Jeremiah are like trying to keep their big news a secret, and they want to tell everyone at this memorial garden ceremony for Susanna, right? Because they like built her one, not them, but she was part of like this women's like homeless shelter. She helped the women out, and so they built her this garden back in Cousins, right? It's like summertime now. So everybody get back together. They Jeremiah has his speech, and yeah, they've been talking about the speech since the beginning of the season, and him and Conrad were going back and forth. Oh, you should write it. Oh, you should write it. You should do it. You should do it. So anyways, Conrad, I guess, hanging out with his new friend, was all like, oh, maybe I should stay away, and you should just do it. All right, great, bye. He left him a voicemail. So he goes ahead and takes it over because he wasn't gonna go. Okay. But he went. And then there's this whole moment where Belly sees him, and she's like, and then Jeremiah's like, Con! And she's like, oh shit, let me snap out of this. And I'm like, girl, why are you looking at him like that? That just really made me mad. So anyway, they go, so it's her, Jeremiah, Conrad, Jeremiah and Conrad's dad, Belly's mom, and then Steven. So they're sitting at some restaurant, and everyone's like ordering, and then they start talking about like, oh, everyone's achievements and I'm so proud of you, whatever. Then like, Jeremiah's dad never really liked him like that. Like he seemed like he's team Conrad, even though none of them know that Conrad got freaking fired, and like he's not going to be a doctor anytime soon, but of course he's not going to tell anyone, right? Cuz he's quiet and mysterious. Anyway, so they're sitting at this table. He says something like insulting to Jeremiah, not Conrad, their dad. So their dad's like, cheers to our super senior, Jeremiah. And, maybe this next semester you can finally get your diploma and finally do something with your life, is how he made it seem. And so then Belly and him kind of get upset. So Belly goes ahead and reveals the big news. Hey, me and Jeremiah are getting married. Everybody freaks the fuck out, especially her mom. And she's like, are you joking? Are you pregnant? Like, what are y'all talking about? And they're like, no, we're not joking. We love each other. We want to be together. And they're like, why are you rushing? And I mean, I guess I kind of agree because they are pretty young, but I mean, if you know you love someone, then you know you love someone. But how can she know that she really loves him when Conrad walked in and then she's all goo goo eyed, Anyway, so they all leave, and Conrad's looking all crazy because he's like, dang, he about to marry the only girl I've ever loved. And yeah, so I mean, I guess that's the biggest thing of what happened this week. And I'm honestly not excited about it. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope the next episode's more like exciting, I guess, or it tells us more about like what's gonna happen. Now this season is gonna be longer than the other seasons just to kind of wrap everything up. And then with Taylor and Steven, Taylor looks like she's ready to go back to him. She looks kind of sad that, you know, they haven't made up yet. So when Belly tells her the news, you know, before everybody, she meets up with Taylor for coffee, and she tells her, she's like, can't tell anyone. And Taylor's reaction was hilarious because she's like, what the fuck did you just say? And she's like, are you like pregnant? Like, what, why are y'all, you know, she basically had kind of the same reaction as her mom, but obviously like that's her best friend. So of course she's going to be like, you know, well, I'm going to support you, but it's just like, I think you're doing this too fast. But anyways, so she's like, I'm not going to tell anyone. Fine. When she's about to leave, I guess. Oh no, this is a different. She came over later to their house once Belly got back to her actual house after moving out of the dorm room because it's summer now. So then Taylor goes back to her house and visits with her, brings her like this book, I guess, with all types of bridal ideas. And Belly's like, will you be my maid of honor? And she's like, of course. And so then that time before she's about to leave, she goes downstairs, tries to talk to Steven, tries to like caress his arm a little bit, and she's like, are you sure you don't need any help? And he's like, yeah, I'm positive, you know, because he's still moody, but he's doing a lot better after the accident. I think he wants to get back with her, but I think he's guarded. I think he's scared of the outcome, that maybe she's not 100% sure, she's not 100% committed into their relationship as he maybe wants her to be. And I feel that it's fine. But then her mom kind of intervenes after she gets back to her house, and so she calls Steven and she's like, hey, I need help. You know, my boyfriend left me and he kind of ran all the financial things at the salon that she owns. And so he was like, sure, just email it to me, and I will call Taylor if I have any questions about it, because really she just wants them to get back together as well. And so she was trying to kind of intervene and not even noticing that she really didn't know all the paperwork was saying, because Steven then calls Taylor and he goes, hey, like your mom's salon is in bad, you know, like a bad state right now. It's not looking good. She probably has till the end of the month until she may have to close down. And she's like, what? And so she ends up telling her mom, and like, you know, she's like, I got 2 weeks until I have to go to New York, so I'm just, you know, we're gonna figure something out. So if they do figure that out, that's gonna be kind of sad if, you know, her mom loses her salon and stuff. But anyways, this was the gist of the episode. I am ready for the next one, and I hope it's a little more exciting than this one. You know, I know sometimes episodes aren't always exciting because they have to explain things and certain things have to happen before we get to the climax of the show. So anyways, if you are following me, please comment if you have any other opinions on this episode or the show in general. Subscribe, because I'm trying to get my following up there. And like I said in the last video, if you have not seen season 1 and 2, please go watch it. It is on Amazon Prime. I will be back next week with another update. I'll also have other videos to post. I'll post some more videos today. And I think that's it. I think that's it for today. I've probably taken up, if you've watched this video, it's about 10 minutes long, so I've probably taken up enough of your time. So follow me. I am also on Facebook. I am also on Instagram. I don't post much on Instagram, but on Facebook I do. And I like to think as myself as a funny person. So, you know, hopefully y'all think that too. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. See y'all later.